go. Let's go. And it's the daily don't get a business show all up in your area. Here we are. We are in motion. We do this thing. Taking off fast lane, no coasting. And everything is gonna be all right. It's gonna be lit when they come home tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be lit when they come home. When they come home, when and if they come home, it's gonna be lit. So what do you know? What do you know about waiting for somebody to come home? Been gone for a long time, somebody you used to hang around with, somebody that you really, really care about, somebody that you have been anticipating returning back to the crib, back around the way, back into your good graces, back in your arms again. Um, you know, like, you know, it's really something to have to miss a person. You know how it is when you really, really dig somebody, if they're a lover and y'all are separated by distance or by some other situation that won't allow y'all to be together when you really want to be together. And it's a lot better nowadays dealing with distance between people who really, really care about each other or want to see each other. Remember back in the days, if you lived in another state or another city or whatever, all y'all had was the telephone. And long distance fees and all of that stuff really could have kept you from seeing a person and from hearing from a person and really being able to connect from a person. See, I go back. I go way back. I go back to I go all the way back to written letters with the envelope and the stamp on it. That's where I go back to. I go back to the pen pal days. You know, I go back to, yo, we had a nice time this summer. I'ma write you. I'll call if I get a chance. If I get that type of phone, if I can afford that long distance or whatever, I'll give you a call. But I remember having to put the pen to the pad, writing out letters, pages, 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, 4 pages. You know what I mean? Putting your whole heart out. And you know, in my opinion, written letters are and were better than text messages. Text messages are cool, but because we have gotten so used to being able to reach out and touch somebody, we have gotten so used to somebody having to answer the phone or respond to us exactly when we reach out to them. We have gotten spoiled. We've gotten spoiled and we've forgotten about the old way. We've forgotten about the way things used to be when we used to have to wait, when we used to have to anticipate. So when somebody goes away, when somebody leaves your area, when somebody has something to do where you can't come along and they have to go, it makes the situation a little bit different. Hold on. Okay. It makes the situation a little bit different because we're dealing with a situation where you really have an affection for somebody or a really good friendship for somebody with somebody, and you're not able to be around them. You're not able to be near them. You're not ready. I mean, you're not able to just be like y'all were when y'all were together all the time, every day. It could be your best friend. It could be a family member. It could be anybody who you really, really used to kick it with. You know, we just recently celebrated high school students graduating the class of 2024. My daughter graduated just last month. As a matter of fact, since it's the 24th now officially on the East Coast, it is the 24th of August. Well, she graduated. I'm sorry, it's the 24th of July. She graduated high school on the 24th of June. So it's been exactly 1 month. Now, when students graduate high school, they go away. A lot of them go away to school. Some of them go to local schools. Some of them go to state schools. Some of them go to out of state schools. You know, I knew people when I was in school came all the way from the West Coast to go to school on the East Coast. Jumped on a plane. So, you know, them going home during the holidays or the breaks and stuff like that, that was a big deal. That wasn't a small thing. having to jump on a plane. They live too far to drive and make it back to school from home in a timely manner. So I'm sure that they have friends and relatives that they would kick it with and whatever. And they probably was like, yo, man, I really missed you. And they was probably, they probably had friends and brothers and sisters and siblings and stuff like that. So when they came home, they was like, I mean, before they came home, it was probably like, yo, man, my brother come home from school, or my sister come home from school, or my cousin, when they come home from school, it's gonna be on, we gonna be having fun, we gonna be going places, we gonna be going this place, we gonna be going that place. I just got the car, what I mean? It's gonna be on when they come home from school. It was like you was coming home from war. It was like you was coming home from some long stint somewhere. I mean, when you go away from school, when you go away to school, you're gone for a good while. You're not gone for 5 or 10 minutes, 5 or 10 days. You're not going for a week or two. You're going for 3 or 4 months. And the thing about it is, you're going away to school. You're going away for a good reason, but it may be the first time you have ever been away. It may be the first time you've ever been away from your family, from your friends, from your neighborhood. A lot of times when people go away to school, they've never been on their own before. They've never had that taste of freedom. Some people get buck wild. But when we're talking about if and when they come home, it's going to be lit. We're talking about when somebody is at home waiting for you with open arms, like, yo, man, I'm so glad you home. Yo, man, what you want to do? You want to go get something to eat? You want to go meet some girls? I've been telling everybody about you. This is how it used to be when I came home from college. This is how it used to be. And I only went to Penn State. I live in Philadelphia. So I go up, I was only up the main campus for 2 years. I did two years at the branch campus, the local branch campus, and I did 2 years at the main campus. But when I would come home, it'd be on. All my friends that didn't go away to school, they home. Like, when you come home, yo, I'm trying to tell you, I got these chicks, and you gonna do this, I got the car, man, we gonna be rolling, Jersey, Delaware, whatever. It was always on, and it always made me look forward to coming home, and whoever was waiting for me at home, they was always, ready for me to come home and, get this thing on and popping, because not much had changed when I came home. But even though I was gone for a few months, it really wasn't that much, because sometimes I would come home on the weekends. Sometimes I would come. Of course, I came home on like spring breaks, Thanksgiving, winter break, whatever, all that stuff. But when you want somebody to be around you and they can't for any extended amount of time, it's going to make you miss them. Where they say, absence makes the heart grow fonder. The thing is, when somebody goes away, they don't always come back the same. Sometimes they go away and they change, and they might change drastically. They might change dramatically. They might change to the point where you don't even recognize that person anymore. Like, yo, you different. You ain't regular different. You super different. And you might have to make an adjustment. So all of those plans that you had for them, all of those things that you thought that y'all were going to do together, all of those, all of the things that you thought, all of the fun that you thought you were going to have, all of the activities that you drew up in your mind, it might not go down that way. And it can wear on you sometimes to the point where you like, yo, what the hell happened? What's going on, Living Love and Light? Living Love and Light, thanks for coming on through. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming on by. I would like to say salute and say hi. So yeah, it's going to be on. When they come home, if and when they come home, it's going to be lit. Well, does it always work out that way? There are so many situations where people go away and they come back different. They go away, and when they get back home, people at home are different. It's not always the person that goes away that's different. Um, for example, for example, let's say someone goes away to jail. You know, you got locked up. You're in prison. Long time. You got locked up for a felony. Going for 5 years. Going for 7 years. Going for 10 years. However long. You know, that's a good long time for a person to go away. And if you live in a city like Philadelphia, when you come back, everything is going to be totally different. The whole landscape is going to be different than when you left. It's like when you get back to the crib, it's going to be unrecognizable for you. It's not going to be anything like it was when you left. And the people that were one way when you went to jail might be totally different. You're going to be different too. I don't see a person going away to prison and coming back the exact same kind of person that they were. You may have gotten locked up when you were real young. So let's say you committed a crime, a very serious crime as a juvenile. Let's say you caught a body or did an armed robbery as a juvenile and you got tried as an adult. So you committed a violent crime or a crime with a gun, you know, armed robbery, or you straight murked somebody. Well, you may have gotten, you know, like who knows how many years. You could have gotten double-digit years. So you going for 10 years, 12 years, 11 years, 12 years. You're going to be different because you're going to become institutionalized. You're going to be used to being locked up. You're going to be used to getting up at a certain time, people telling you what to do, where to be, what time to get up, what time to go to sleep, what time you can watch TV, how long you can do that. You haven't seen sunshine outside of a yard for a long time. You haven't traveled anywhere. You haven't met anyone outside of the prison walls. The COs or what they call prison guards have become your enemies. They the ops. Maybe some of them have become your friends or resources for you because maybe they have smuggled. Anyway, you're not going to be the same if you go away to jail as you were when you come home. You're not going to be the same. And guess what? When you come home, things are not going to be the same. People are not going to be the same. If you had a girlfriend, if you are a man and you went to jail and you come home, do you think your girl or your wife or your kids or whatever are any of them going to be the same? I be telling black men all the time, man, yo, you got one job. Actually, you have two. I was talking to my baby brother about this shit today. You have two jobs as a black man. I really want to say one job, but you have two, actually. What's going on, Star Smith? Thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate you all the time. And Sam says no more beads. Oh, no, we got the beads, man. You know, we don't come in with them. But trust me, our clothes are ready to go. After I get finished my little preamble right here, we going to get dressed. Yeah, but we always do beads. It's the Daily Go Getimism show. We do beads. So, yeah, you're not going to be the same. And people are learning, they're growing, they're experiencing things while you were learning and growing and experiencing things behind bars. It's a whole different type of growth. They may have been growing this way while you were growing that way. So if they were waiting for you to come home, they may have some reservations about what you're going to be like when you get back to the crib, when you come back to the world. You know, a lot of people consider going to jail like, you know, leaving Earth. You know, you done went to hell for a while. And I understand why they make that analogy because, hey, man, going to jail ain't nothing sweet. Ain't nothing nice about that. Ain't nothing cute. Ain't nothing sexy. You know, people try to glamorize like these young cats and some of these old heads try to glamorize going to jail like it's some kind of badge of honor or whatever. But you become a liability when you go to jail, and that's what I was starting to say. You got two jobs as a black man: to stay healthy, because if you're not healthy, you can't go to work, you can't hustle, you can't find the resources, you can't be a resource to be able to feed your family, to be able to provide for them, to make sure that you protect them, to make sure that they are straight and they are all right. So you got to stay healthy. That's number one. And the other one is to stay your ass out of jail. Stay your ass out of jail. Black man, you got to stay your ass out of jail. Yo, black man, gotta stay your ass out of jail. I don't care how you do it, stay your ass out of jail. I don't care how you get through it, stay your ass out of jail. If you get to go to court, stay your ass out of jail. You gotta pay your way out, stay your ass out of jail. Because when you go to jail, you are nothing but a liability. And everybody gotta help you. And you know that that's not the move. And you shouldn't be that way. You show and prove. That's what you gotta do. And so when you go to jail, your kids gotta come and see you behind bars, and that don't make you a star. And your girl doesn't have you for sexual pleasure, and that's something that you can't do or measure. Yo, and you think she ain't gonna find another way, she ain't gonna figure herself every day. For a while she may hold it down, but if she get another dick up in her, she know that you wasn't around, you ain't complain, you ain't gonna find out. But when you get back to the crib, you just might have. Yo, son, for real. That's what we talking about. That's what we talking about tonight on the Daily Go Getimism show. So let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this the daily. It's the Daily Go Getimism show. We do this every single day, every day it rains, every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. I am your host, Sun 752. AKA Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Daily Go Getimism show, all up in your area. I'm feeling like a real man should, and I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should also. Tonight on the Daily Go Getimism show, we are talking about, we discussing if and when they come home, it's going to be lit. If and when they come home, it's going to be lit. It's going to be on fire, baby. What's going on, y'all? Oh, by the way, the phone lines are open tonight. Yeah, Blog Talk, I guess they got their shit together, because you can call in 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. 319-527-6199, baby. Call 319-527-6199. Press number 1, and that will let me know that you would like to speak, and then I will call you out by the last 4 digits of your telephone number. You can rock on and do the damn, do the damn thing. So, yeah. If and when they come home, it's going to be lit. What do you know about waiting for somebody to come home? Somebody who has been gone away for a long time. Somebody you have been counting the days, the hours, the weeks, the minutes, the seconds till they get home. And what do you know about it not living up to the hype that you thought it was going to be like when they got home? You know what I mean? You know, like in the case of somebody going to jail, you know, when somebody goes to jail, like when dudes go to jail, they be telling they girls and they wives, oh yeah, when I get home, man, we gonna do everything. We gonna start this business. I'm gonna love on you so much. I'm gonna be the man that I know that I could be, and what I'm supposed to be. And I know that you believed in me before, and I'm gonna prove myself to you, baby. And I thank you so much for holding me down while being in here. So when I get home, babe, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. They be writing them letters, they flying them kites. Writing them letters, they flying them kites. Try to stay healthy, trying to stay out of the fight. Writing them letters, flying them kites. Yeah, I wrote a 4-page letter to my sweetie at home when I got home. And yo, I hope I get me some dome. We gonna fuck, 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 fuck all day and all damn night. We gonna keep it right. I'ma hold you tight and I'ma go to work. Make sure I stay right. I'm never going back to jail, alright? And I mean that shit. I'm telling you the truth. When I get back to the crib, I'ma be 100 proof. And 100 proof is only 50% liquor. So I'ma be 200. Yo, you understand? Get ya? Yo, I promised to be the man that I said I would be. And I know I could be. And I'ma always hold that down and take care of my fam. Yo, how my kids doing? Damn! That boy getting big. He almost 6 feet. He's only 11. What the hell is going on? He might give me a challenge, but yo, that's my homie right there. We got balance. All right. So that's what we talking about. What do you know? What do you know? Star Small says, hell nah. I knew a dude who went to prison looking like a wimp. He came back. Even the look in his eyes was different. Totally different person. Right. Yeah. And some people come back from prison broken, man. They come back from prison broken. Like, yo, man, what the hell happened to you? Like, have you ever known somebody who went to jail and you can tell it didn't go their way? I mean, when we talk about jail, I guess nobody is really getting their way, because if they were getting their way, they would be home instead of behind bars. But you understand what I'm talking about. Have you ever known anybody who came home from jail and you could tell that they went through hell? You can tell that whatever fights they got into, they didn't win them, and it had a hell of an effect on them. You can almost tell that they might have been sexually assaulted. You can tell. And yo, man, you know what I mean? Women, your man come home from jail and all of a sudden he in the anal. Well, you ain't gotta wonder that much, you ain't gotta wonder that much, you. Yo, I think something happened to PSTD all day, yo. Yo, it's a really sad story. I think that it might be blood and gore. I wish it not on no man. That shit is bad, can't take a stand. Yo. And that's why you got 2 jobs, which is only really 1 job. Stay your ass healthy and stay your ass out of jail. I don't give a fuck what you have to do. You need to make sure you stay on these streets. You ain't got no business having your woman have to go to work in order to be able to send you money for some little Debbie cakes and some goddamn oodles and noodles with some Cheetos in them, making chi-chis and nah, son. Nah. That jailhouse liquor, you know what I mean? You went to jail to become a damn addict or a drunk? No, not acceptable. But it happens. It happens. So that's what we're talking about tonight. We're not talking about necessarily going to jail. We're talking about any situation where somebody goes away for a long time, and you anticipating them coming back like, oh, it's gonna be so on. Oh my God. When my nigga come home, when my peoples come home, when my brother come home, when my daddy get to the crib, we gonna go to Six Flags. We go to Six Flags. I can't wait for my daddy come home. Six Flags. We gonna go to the water ride. Go to the water ride. Stop and slide all day at the water. water park. We going through this thing. Stay wait till after dark. My daddy coming home. I can't wait till he come home. Yo, he gonna love my mom, gonna love me and the kids, gonna spend the time. Everything is gonna be alright. The love is there, and I can't wait till my daddy get here. When my daddy get here. When my daddy get here. What you know? What you know? Let's talk. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. I mean, come on, man. I know we a little light in here tonight, but yo, hit the like button, please. If it's 10 people here, please. Yo, get this thing up to 10. Yo, help a nigga win. If you hit the like button, you ain't giving me an endorsement, but you're helping out the channel and heat it up like flannel, please. All you gotta hit the like button. I ain't getting no money from that shit. It ain't gonna cost you nothing either. Don't let your ego keep you from enjoying a good time. Believe me, yo. We gonna have a good talk tonight. This is gonna be nice. This is gonna be good. Living, Loving Light says people go on a 3-day vacation acting brand new. Well, you don't say. Well, you don't say, huh? Okay, 3-day vacation, but goddamn. All right, Star Smurf says, yeah, and most of them become booty bandits too. And imagine being there surrounded by booty bandits. That shit changes you. Watching your backside every day. People that I know that have gone to jail, they said only punks get they booty taken. That's what they told me. They said, yo, man, that shit does not happen to everybody, and it is not a daily operation. But they said a lot of men that go to jail are really into this shit anyway. So they kind of at home. And they said motherfuckers that keep going back and forth to jail, like they come home, they back in jail, come home, back in jail. A lot of times they got a boyfriend in jail. It is what it is. It is what it is. They got a lady at home and they got a boyfriend in jail. I mean, it don't sound all that far-fetched to me, because why would you, after going through an experience like that, I don't care. I mean, listen, man, no Stockholm Syndrome for me. And for those of y'all who don't know, Stockholm Syndrome is when you have been abused by somebody, kidnapped by somebody, hurt by somebody, and you side with them, like you are on their side. Like, even though they hurt you, even though they abducted you, even though they took you away from everybody else, even though they have touched you and switched your whole shit around, they're the ones you come running up to them like a lap dog. So you got Tawanda waiting for you at the crib, but you got Big Pete hoping that you commit another crime so y'all can be together. Big Pete ain't had sex since you left jail. Let's get dressed, y'all. Let's get dressed up. Let's put clothes on, and I'm gonna put yours on too. Yeah, and let's get this thing through. Yeah. Matter of fact, we're gonna do it like this. All right. Pop the column good. All right. Y'all know what time it is. You know what time it is. What up, Crispy Bacon? What up, Broke Bob? All right, let's go. Oh, never mind, Broke Bob. You hating? Never mind. I take back my what up. All right, right or left? Right or left? Which one y'all down with? Keep it in step. You want the right or the left? The right or the left? Come on, talk to me. You know how we do. Come on. Got right or the left? Right or the left? My right is your right. My left is your left. So if you say right, it's going to be this one. If you say left, it's going to be this one, son. What we got? Word of Brennan. Brandon says right. Star says right. John says right. T. Carey says left. Yo. I said we got 3-1. You know how it's done. So it's gonna be the right one. Let's go. Let me get you fitted. Let me get you right. You know how we do it. You know that is right. All right, let's go. All right. Let's get in. All right. That's good. That's good, Shane. Yeah, Shane. Yeah, you get fitted for the necklace, see? Yes, yes. And take a good picture. I gave you some ocular proof there, see? We good? Hey, yo, we good? Hey, yo, we good. Hey, yo, we good. Everybody's looking good. Everybody's looking fly. Everybody's looking like they that girl or that guy looking beautiful and lovely and gorgeous today. And yo, you got the swag and you ready to play. I said my brother's looking fly. My girls is looking real good. Yo, everybody's getting together. We stood. All right, y'all can get it screenshot, man. We good. We good. All right. That's what I'm talking about. John Gilbert said, big bead energy, no Diddy. Exactly. I like that. Big bead energy. Cow bone energy. These are cow bones, baby. You see that shine? These are cow bones. No wood on mine. Cow bones. Look at that. You see the texture? You see that shit? You see that shit? Look at that shit shining. Look, it's in focus, son. This shit shining, baby. That shit shining. That shit shining. All right, like I said, the phone lines are open. 319-527-6199. If y'all want to call in, yo, we good. We good. We good. 319-527-6199. You can call into the show. No censorship on this show, whether we talk about in the chat or on the phone lines. But as you know, YouTube does have community standards. So if you say something in the chat that they don't like, they ain't even gonna post it. You know how I be finding that out? Because man, I be trying to enter comments on certain videos or whatever, and if I curse on them, John, they don't even be showing up. I be like, oh, dude, that's how we doing. You ain't even gonna show my shit. Okay, all right, I ain't mad. All right, so I'm gonna go back up to the comments and we're gonna read some of these shits. We're gonna read some of them. All right, hold on. Hold on. All right, so Crispy Baker says the trick is don't get locked up for being stupid. No, don't get locked up, period. Don't get locked up. Because even if you are away from, you know what? Listen, man, I was talking to my baby brother today. Man. And, you know, I was telling him the same thing I told y'all. You got one job. Stay healthy and stay out of jail. It's two jobs, but it's really one. Stay healthy so you can be able to hustle, work, provide for your family, protect them and all of that, and stay out of jail. Because when you're in jail, you can't protect your family. You can't check your kids' homework. You can't inspire them. You can't make sure that nobody is hurting them. You can't protect them against bullies, protect them against predators, protect them against bad family members, protect them against crazy ass neighbors and any type of assailants. You can't keep your woman safe. You can't make sure that ain't no man trying to get at her or disrespect her. You can't do that from behind bars. Even if you've gone for a day. You know what happens to drug dealers who get locked up just one day? When other people know where they keep their stash, you know what happens? Just one day. Soon as they see you get locked up, you getting robbed that day. They going up in your shit that day because you ain't there to take care of it. And you can't, and you know, you might have to rely on other people to hold it down for you, protect your assets, and they ain't gonna do it. People forget about you while you in jail. Yeah, one or two people going, you know, write you some letters, send you some flicks, you know what I mean, sneak you a phone in, whatever, you know, shit like that. But the majority of people, like, you out of sight, out of mind, man. You got to be out here on these streets to make it happen. So even just being gone for a day, like you got locked up, you may bail tomorrow, or you bail out on Friday. So from Tuesday to Friday, your shit is fucked up. But I was talking to my baby brother, and I was like, damn, man, suppose you was just cooking something on the stove, something that was going to take a little while, like, you know what I mean, you had a pot of soup. You had a pot of soup on the stove, and it was going to take like maybe a couple of hours to cook. You run to the store to get some seasoning, knowing you got warrants. You get pulled over by the cop. You get pulled over by the cops, yo. They run your shit. You got warrants. They take your ass in. You like, yo, man, I got a pot of soup on the stove. Can y'all take me back to the crib so I can just listen, officer? You can come in. You can keep me cuffed. I just need to turn off the pot of stove. I mean, turn off the pot that's on the stove. The cops ain't gonna let you do that. You can't do that. But as a courtesy to you, when your house burned down, they will call the boys in red, you know, the fire trucks are red, to come put some water on your house and turn off all your utilities for you. They'll do that for you. Other than that, your one phone call better be meaningful because they got to go to your crib and turn that pot off. But something just as simple as that, will get you jammed the fuck up. Yeah, black men cannot afford jail. That's why I don't know why we take so many chances that will put us there. And then we make excuses. Well, you know what I mean? It's hard out here. Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. Use your brain. Use your brain. If you can keep your rival crews off your back, then you can do that shit with the law and keep your shit intact. You learn about the law when you go to jail, but you can do that shit while you're outside so you won't fail. So give yourself a time. You don't have to do crime every day. You can balance it out, do it the right way. Yo, get a legal hustle and an illegal hustle and let it balance out a little bit. Come on from the muscle. You know you can do better than you are doing. You got to do what you got to do. 1 and 2 and to the 3, we got to make sure that we here for our peoples. They got to see you being a good example. That's setting. Come on, man. Keep it right in your mind. Don't be forgetting. All right, let's go. Broke Bob says, oh, why? All right, Chrissy Bacon says, the other trick is to be good or be good at it. If you get locked up, apparently you're not good at it. Yo, that should be on a t-shirt. Ryan Magyar, thanks for coming back through. He says, dude, I just saw a live stream now and saw some weird guy dancing to the song Candy Shop, shirtless and pants down. What the and slapped his butt cheeks. People are saying the dicky. Yo, I'm thanks for that info, but I have to say that's TMI. I ain't even know. It's all good, baby. It's all good, baby. Y'all wasn't here in the beginning of the show. Said Ryan Magyar says nice beats. Yo, y'all wasn't here at the beginning of the show, man. You know, I tuned up my bongos. You know, these motherfuckers sounded right. I was like, they sound a lot better. They sound tight. I tightened my shit up. I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's go, my people. Hit that like button, y'all. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. That's all I ask. Get the likes up. And hit the like. Subscribe too, but you don't want to subscribe. You want to keep looking. You want to audit every sentence. I don't mind. But hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. All right. Let me see. T. Carey, right? Morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peoples going directly into your site. Thanks for coming through. Always good to see you. Know what time it is. You know how we do. Living, love, and light says, I don't know what's it like for a woman waiting on someone to come home, but I do know what it's like to be excited about meeting someone for the first time that is far away. Yeah. But the thing about that situation, a lot of times you think that something is going to be one way and it turns out to be another way. That's why I named the show If and When They Come Home, because sometimes dates get pushed back. You ever be waiting for somebody to come home? All right, they said they was coming home on the 10th. All right, but it got pushed back, so it's 2 weeks from now. They coming home on the 24th. Oh well, they can't. You know what I'm saying? This shit is like they keep moving the goalposts and shit like that. But meeting somebody for the first time or waiting for somebody that you may have met or kicked it with before, and then y'all get back together again after a good while, a long hiatus or whatever, for whatever reason, and it's not exactly the same. Like when I met you first, it was like, but now it's more like, well, at first I thought it was, but now it's kind of, I have to adjust. Yo, I had a real buzz, but now I'm like, what's up with you, cuz? Hey, I mean, and we need to talk about that, because sometimes, like we said, if and when they come home, it's going to be lit. Sometimes it ain't lit. Sometimes you change, they've changed, everybody change. And you know how people try not to change, but the hardest thing to do, you think change is hard. Trying to stay the same. Trying to stay the same is virtually impossible. KB says, my fiance and I are in a very long distance relationship, and I cannot wait for us to live in a home together. I don't really have expectations of what it will be like. How can you not have any expectations? I mean, you know what makes you happy. You know what makes you comfortable. I mean, I'm sure you anticipate at least getting to that part. Even if you haven't been around your fiance for a while, and you may be wondering if he or she is safe. At least when they're there, it might be able to ease your mind, help you to relax, because you can finally stop worrying about them. Parents go through this shit all the time. Kids go away to camp, kids go away to school, kids go away on trips. And you be like, oh my God, my baby is out there in the world. I don't know. What if they get in certain situations? So when I say, it's going to be lit, being lit might be different for different people. But let's talk about it. TK Wright says, are the phone lines? Yes. He says, are the phone lines open? I'm trying to have a freestyle battle with you. Man, I dare you. I dare you. You know what I mean? I dare you. Anybody come and call in and try to have a freestyle battle with me, they're going to have a freestyle battle with me. If you call in and declare and challenge me to a freestyle battle, then you want to have a freestyle battle in your hand, because I'm ready. I got my magazines. I got my magazines clipped up. I'm ready. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. That's the Chinese. Then look. You know how you watch the old karate flicks, and it was like, you killed my master. I'm going to kill you. Not right. You killing children, hurting, raping. Well, that's my gun. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 pew. Pow, pow, boom. What up, Aaron? What's good? Star Small says, son is the fourth secret member of the Tribe Called Quest. Chrissy Bacon says, can you stop making so much noise and just talk, please? John Gilbert says, y'all stop complaining in the comments about how he runs his show. Good looking. Chrissy Bacon says, sorry, he just likes waking up my kid and everybody in my house. Yo, it's your job to turn. Put your headphones on. Put your headphones on. All right. Living Love and Light says, a new man who spent 8 years in prison, when he got out, his eyes looked like He has met the devil himself. Whoa. Whoa. Slow down. Whoa. My man Word of Bremen is in the house. What up, my dude? Yeah, y'all was looking fly today. Still looking fly. All right. Raging Demon says, can you speak on how you are being oppressed some more? I never said that I was being oppressed. See, that's when you know that somebody is listening with their heart instead of their feelings. Because I'm not being oppressed. There is oppression, but imagine me saying that I'm being oppressed. That means if I'm being oppressed, that means I don't get to do what I want to do. So me sitting here right in front of this camera saying what the fuck I want to say and doing what the fuck I want to do lets you know that my oppression only goes but so far. So when we talk about autonomy, sir, you know, I have the freedom of motion. I can go where I want to go and I can say what I want to say to a certain extent by law. But there are certain places in the United States where I am not welcome, and I'm more than not welcome because I would be hurt bad if I went to those places. If I tried to start a life there, if I tried to start businesses there, if I tried to go to school there, if I tried to, you know, live a life there, if I tried to take my family and raise my children there, I wouldn't be able to do it. So, but that's your America, and it might be the part of America that you deny, but it's not the America that's my reality. It's my reality if I choose to go to those places. But I don't give a fuck about those people, and I don't need to be around them. I don't need that validation. See, I'm fly, so I attract flyness to me. Not everybody, but if you get on this train, if you get on the Daily Go Getimism train, you gotta be fly. I don't mean you have to dress good, but you gotta think like you dress good. You know, I was thinking about something. This is gonna fuck some of y'all up. Some of y'all going to agree. Some of y'all going to disagree. But I've been thinking about the motivation that some people have to go out and troll people. And you know what I was thinking? To troll people, you probably are ugly. Because good-looking people have better things to do than to go out and be disruptive. I mean, think about it. Good-looking people want to attract people to them. So they're not likely to go out being one of 100 trying to be disruptive and be negative and draw that kind of negative energy towards them. But somebody who's funny looking, somebody who is not good at sex, somebody who is inadequate, somebody who has deep-seated feelings of inadequacy, yeah, they would be a troll. Because they would want somebody to feel ugly like they are. And then you come here. Well, how's it working out? How's it working out for your little ugly ass? I mean, y'all little ugly punk bitches and shit. And I don't mean ugly on the inside. I mean ugly on the outside. Because ugly on the inside, I can deal with. That's all psychological. But that ugly on the outside, that's physical. And that hurts. That hurts. You know, hard to get dates, hard to get pussy, jerking off all the time. You know what I'm saying? Being mad at women because you don't think that they're really attracted to you, so you don't think they'll be loyal to you. It's a hard life. So you come on a show and you start trolling. Not just my show. You go anywhere around the world, just being a little dickhead. Okay. All right. Oscar says YouTube also removes videos that don't align with their views. Man, you ain't never lied. Yes, they do. I've heard some horror stories of how how they've done some channels. Listen, man, there have been times I thought they was going, lower the boom on me. Because I'd be the last one to tell you that I have the formula that they looking for. They just, you know what? They flagged my video the other day. The video that we did on Saturday, what gets someone labeled as a coward. I was like, y'all flagged that video? What did we say in that video? I mean, they didn't flag it all the way. They didn't pull it down, but they limited my revenue from it. It only got 361 views, but they said that it wasn't suitable. It wasn't suitable for all advertisers. I was like, I thought about the things that we said on that show. Like, what get someone labeled as a coward? I don't know. That's the way they saw it. They reviewed it. They reviewed it. I appealed it. I lost under appeal. City of Trees, what's going on? Yes. T Carey, right? I have time for a rap battle anytime. Singing what a difference a day makes. Word of Bremen says, back to life, back to reality. How do you need me? How can I help? However do you want me? Gavin 702 says, fuck with the energy. That's what I'm talking about. Good looking, my dude. Star Smoke says, finally the bongo drums. Oh, come on, dude. I tightened up the congas too. You know what I'm saying? I tightened up the congas too. All right. Star Smoke says, I haven't seen those in like 4 lives. No, I did them in the last live. I did. No, not last night. I didn't break them out last night, but I know I broke them out on Sunday. KB says, what's your zodiac sign? Leo. Rock the house and all the Leo rock shock and turn it out. Yeah, August 12th, the date is coming up. I hope nobody hate, cause I'ma be like, I ate. Yo, I'm eating, make sure I'm treating. Yeah, said Playboy is treating. And I'ma be off the chain, 54 years of age. Yo, I'm getting old as shit, but I'm turning the page. Make sure I do whatever I got to in my lifetime, staying healthy, making sure I build my wealth, and my kids are being raised in the right way. Got my girl, got it right, got my shit. All right, let's go. All right. Star Small says, apocalypto type beat. Word says, just had an encounter with the man, but I was in the right. Didn't turn out good for them. That's what you get when you play with fire. Ooh, I like that. Star Small says, you were in the right and he was in the wrong. That's what I'm talking about. Does he have bars? Let me see. Nah, I ain't got no bars. He sucks. He sucks. You caught it. Okay, hold on. Let me see. He says, yo, D on the beat. I smell fresh meat. I know you thought you was fly, but the moves is weak. The drums is tight, but not what's on the mic. Sound like Nick at Night. You ain't right. Okay, you got a little. Okay, you got a little bars. Call in 319-527-6199. Let's do this. You might be good with the pen, but you might not be good with the skin. Let's go. All right. Let's go. KB 319-527-6199. I said 319-527-6199. Yes, I said 319-527-6199. 319-527-6199. That's the number, baby. Star Smoke says, have you ever done an ancestry test? I swear to God, you look just like my Arab uncle. Ain't no Arab in me. I know this, and I don't trust those those ancestry tests. They be bullshitting. Word it says I live in Atlanta, but I still claim Detroit. Kiss my okay. All right. You are international. Star says Yeah, he low key look like a pharaoh sometimes. Yo, wildin'. Raging Demon says, son, you talked about being oppressed for 3 hours last night, but go on. No, I didn't. First of all, I wasn't on for 3 hours. That's number one. Number two, we didn't talk about being oppressed. I never said anything about being oppressed. I know what I talked about last night. I'll go back and watch my shit. What I talked about last night is what black people have to do in order to get political favors or political favor. Not favors, but political favor. I know I talked about that last night because I went in on that shit. And I know I gave information that was useful that motherfuckers didn't know. They never thought about that shit. I talked about certain people thinking that we need to that somebody's going to pay us for our vote. I know I talked about that. Why you even bring that up? You talking about somebody's talked about they were oppressed, motherfucker. First of all, I'm not a defeatist type dude, so I'm not going to talk about how somebody is holding me down. So you got to understand. I don't know who you are, where you come from, but let me let you know a little something about me. I don't know what you think you see, but what you don't see is an uneducated black man. I went to school. I have a degree. I graduated. I did the whole 4 years. I did it on time. I come from a two-parent family, a mother and a father. Guess what? I come from a 4-parent family. My mom and my dad got divorced. My mom and my dad got remarried. My dad and my stepdad raised me together. So I got it from both sides. My stepdad was more street. My dad was more books. They gave me some shit that you would never understand. So when you think you coming at me on some, if you think you can paint me into little corners, or you think that, you can mentally fuck with me, you can't. You know what I mean? I was never a scholar in school, but I'm smart, and I know I'm smarter than you. Because you think you're going to tell me what I said last night as if I don't have the tape. I know what I talked about. I ain't say one thing about being oppressed. Being oppressed? The fuck are you talking about? I gave you facts last night. I talked about the Republican Party. I talked about how Lincoln didn't really like black people. That's not the reason that he freed the slaves. He just wanted to keep the Union. I talked about how Mississippi was making money off of that cotton, and how the South was richer and more educated and better militarized than the North was. You don't remember that? I do. You fucking with somebody who knows history. Real history, dog. Not dates and facts and figures and names. I tell you what happened. So no, sir, you're wrong. I suggest you go back and look at it, or stop listening with your heart. You probably was listening to your feelings, like he's probably a reverse racist. He probably doesn't like white men. He's white people. He's mad at white people. Nobody mad at y'all. Luckily, I can honestly say that racism has never directly kept me from doing anything. It never stopped me from opening a business. It never stopped me from making money. I don't fuck with white girls, so it never stopped me from getting no pussy. Sorry, Megan. Sorry, Megan. I'm just saying. Like, man, I go back and watch my shit. Y'all don't just do this shit I do this shit every day. I don't know any content creators that do this shit every day. But I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So no oppression, my dude. Go back and watch the tape. And if you want to, matter of fact, go back and look at the tape and then tell me when I talked about oppression. You could do that. The name of the show was called the whole Joe Biden Kamala Harris thing. All right. right. Where it says grits with butter, cheese, bacon, and eggs. What the fuck y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? KB is a Virgo? All right, shout out to Virgo. That's the stomach side. You know what I mean? I bet your stomach hurting right now. Like, my tummy is on. My tummy's on. Libra. All right, TK, right? Is a Libra. That's what's up. Virgo, moon, and rising. Oh, we getting deep. Raging demon is a Scorpio. Okay, now that explains a lot. Okay. Now I know why you hating. Okay. Now this makes perfect sense. Now I get it. Now it all makes sense. Riot says the vapes are exploding. Your vape will explode in 50 seconds. All right. Video, my dude. Video. Tell this bull, what's his name? Raging Demon, that I didn't talk about being oppressed last night. He talking about I talked about being oppressed last night for 3 hours. Video, you was here. You took the whole ride. We talked directly to each other. Tell this fool, man, tell this motherfucker get the fuck up out of here. Fuck out of here. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button, please. Share the show. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Daily Go Getimism Show. I'm your host, Sun752. I'm feeling like a real man should. I hope y'all feel like real men and women should also. We are talking about if and when they come home, it's going to be lit. I want to talk about, speaking of if and when they come home, if and when they come home, I want to talk about, and I want to give out my empathy, sympathy, and condolences for people who are at home who have soldiers who are away fighting in Afghanistan, fighting in Iraq, fighting anywhere. You know, when you send when your sons or daughters now go off to fight in war, man, it ain't guaranteed that they gonna be home. That they gonna make it home. And when they come home, you know they ain't gonna be right. You think you fucked up when you go to jail and come home. When you go to war, I don't care what war you came home from. I grew up with a lot of Vietnam vets. Of course, I didn't grow up with them because they were older than me. But as I grew up, I knew a lot of Vietnam vets. And for some reason, Vietnam vets always talked to me. They told me about their experiences in Vietnam and all that kind of shit. All that PTSD, all of that death, all of that destruction. Some of them were very loyal to the military, and some of them was like, man, fuck that shit. And some of them was just so batshit crazy from the things that they saw. Well, they had wives and girlfriends and friends and family members waiting for them to come home, whether it was Vietnam, whether it was Beirut, whether it was Operation Desert Storm, whether it was Operation Iraqi Freedom, Afghanistan, whether it was any of these places, seeing what war is really about, being afraid that somebody's going to kill you day in and day out, having an imminent threat from your opposition, your enemy, the enemy, on you every single day. When you come back home, it ain't going to be lit. It's probably going to comfort the people who've been waiting for you to come home if you make it home. And everybody who makes it home don't make it home in one piece. Sometimes they done lost pieces. If and when they come home. The if part. Because a lot of people have come home in a body bag. Came home with a casket with American flag draped over it. But for the ones who did make it home, first of all, congratulations and thank you for your service. But how's it going? Is it lit? When you got back to the world, was it lit? Was it all, good times, alcohol, weed, building your family, getting a job at the post office, going to school on your GI Bill? Was it all that? For a lot of them, it ain't. For a lot of them, they be fucked up for a long time. Whether they talking about that shit or not. Nightmares, crazy, waking up screaming, oh my God. Yeah. Those of y'all who have military family who came home, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Is it lit? What's lit? Yeah, he home. But I feel like he left the real him. He left the original him all the way over in Asia. We didn't get who we sent. You know what I mean? He didn't come. He or she wasn't restored to factory condition. He or she was not restored to factory condition. Yeah, video. We got dressed today. We got dressed today. Yes. We hold on. Let me show you a picture. Let me show you a picture, son. I ain't gonna leave you out there. You know what I mean? Son. Okay. Yeah, that's us. Looking good today. Real good, you know what I'm saying? All right. Yeah. Helter Ramos says coolest guy. Good looking. And Walter Jimenez, my dude, what's up? What's up, my people? What's up, my people? Thanks for coming on through. People, what's up, my people? What's up, my people? Thanks for coming on through. What's up, my people? 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 What's up? My people, 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 what's my people, what's up? My people, what's up? My people, what? My people, what's up? My people, what's up? My people, what? My people, what's up? My people, what's up? My people, what's up? My people, yeah. Get that triangle, get that triangle popping. Helter Ramos from Brazil. Thanks for coming on through, man. Says, what's your lives about? Well, tonight we talking about when you have been waiting for somebody that you care about, that you love, that you are really, really cool with. You waiting for them to come home, whether they went away to school, whether they went away to jail, whether they went away to war, whether they moved away and they coming back, maybe coming home for a visit, maybe coming back to live for a little while. Maybe, you know how some people move away, they come back home for a little while to get prepared to move somewhere else. You know how it go. That's what we talking about tonight. We talking about how it feels to think that it's going to be one way when they come home or when they make it back, and it turns out being a whole different way. When it turns out a whole different way. All right, it's all good. He says, I'm for peace. We for peace too. Word, it says, holding back the years, holding back the time I've had, wiping all the tears, talking about the secrets. Go on. Okay. If those are lyrics, I don't know them. Or I don't recognize them. Just all of these years were lie-based. the weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. Well, you're right. Of course we knew it, but we knew they was lying then. How is it that the rest of the world didn't believe or knew for a fact that they had intel that Iraq didn't have WMDs? But George W. Bush wanted that money. He wanted that Iraqi money. He wanted that oil. He wanted those drugs in Afghanistan, and he got them. Got him. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, we knew he was lying. TK Wright says, for me, waiting for someone to come home relates to the military more than prison. Okay. Mars, what up, my dude? Thanks for coming on through. Appreciate you. Yeah. So this is what we on tonight, man. So like I was talking about, waiting for somebody to come home from war. Man, who remembers the movie First Blood? Rambo, John Rambo. You know what I mean? Good ass movie back in the 80s. I read the book First Blood. It was different. It was way different. Well, not way different. It was different. It was a big difference. All books that are made into movies are different than the movie because there's a lot more detail in the book. But amongst all of the action that was going on in the movie, there was a lot of pain that you could tell that he was feeling. John Rambo. Imagine going overseas, fighting, making it home. You're a war hero, but you get home and you getting treated like shit. You getting treated like nobody was waiting for you to come home and get it popping, get it lit. You came home to no love. That don't sound like a good look to me. That does not sound like a good look to me. You know what sounds like a good look to me? When you just go to work. Certain fathers can understand, can relate to this. When you just go to work, you go home, you go to work your day, whether you put in overtime or whatever, you come home and your kids jumping up on you when you get home. They can't wait for you to get home. Daddy, I'm glad you home, Dad. Can we do this? Dad, can you do this? Look, let me show you what I drew. I'm good at art, Dad. Let's play the game, Dad. Let me show you these moves that I learned. He only been gone 10, 12, 14 hours. But when you get home and somebody who really loves you, that's why people love dogs, man. You come home, a dog is always right there. Glad as fuck you home. Like, oh my God, it's my master. He's my person. Yeah, this is my owner. Cats even. Look, my cat. Every day I get home, when I open up the door, Crystal is right there. Like, yo, what's up? Sometimes I sit in the car and I see her in the window. Like, yo, I heard the car. What's good? You coming in? I miss you. You know what I mean? I'm ready to rock. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Word, it says, my own lyrics. I'm a musician. That's what's up. Star says, you know what military movies was? Fire, Full Metal Jacket, and Das Boot. Das Boot was dope. Very slept on ass military movie. That shit was dope. Yo, Das Boot was dope. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Yeah. But Full Metal Jacket was dope. But I liked Platoon. Platoon is my favorite military movie of all time. Cause the backstories of Platoon, that shit was ill, man. I know the whole fucking script. That's how much I used to watch Platoon. My sister too. We used to watch that movie over and over and over again. I guess we just a couple of war kids and shit. Mars says, head down as I walk through the rain, stayed down, never switched, never changed. We both been through it. We both been through it all. That's what's up. Wait a minute. Head down as I walk through the rain, stayed down, never switched, never changed. We done been through it all. What is that? Who is that? Walter says, I never shared a story on this chat, but this is about my brother. 2012, he joined the Navy, and when he got out, he changed. He saw two of his friends commit suicide, and I think that damaged him. I don't think that there's a soldier that comes back from war that isn't affected with PTSD. I mean, seeing the destruction of human life that was just there, human life that you went through drills with, that you went through basic training with, that had your back, whose back you had theirs, and in an instant. Now you saying that you saw them commit suicide? They probably, I mean, they probably figured like, man, what's the difference? I'm tired of waiting here to die. Some people wait till they get home to commit suicide, and some people in war, they commit suicide by war, like straight put themselves in the crosshairs of the enemy. Like maybe they didn't have the balls, or they didn't want to seem weak by doing it themselves, so they went out war hero style. But man, that's a yo man, I feel for you. I really do. I really feel for you. Man, I hope your brother, I hope he gets the help that he needs. Because man, they need therapy. They need therapy, and it may take a lifetime of it. But it's not easy to be all right after you've seen something. Shit, man, we got motherfuckers that see people get hurt on the street or in their homes who are never the same because of what they saw. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. And it's a discussion that we need to have. So Walter, I want to say, man, I'm really sorry about your brother, and my condolences to him. I know I don't know you personally, but I understand your story, and I feel that energy. That shit is real. That shit is real. My dad was a Green Beret, even though he never had to go to Vietnam. But his whole battalion, his whole platoon, they all had to go to Vietnam. My dad didn't have to go because he signed up for specialized medic, war medic, Green Beret medic. He was a Green Beret medic, and he went to Texas for his training. His whole platoon got killed. All of them. Not one left. You know how my dad never talked about what he saw. And he never talked about how he felt about it. He kept it to himself. So I get it. All right. Star says Sylvester Stallone was cool, but when he played Judge Dredd, I just laughed at the accent the whole time. I know, right? Yes. Yeah, Sylvester Stallone has to be aware of his limitations, but he's, you know what I mean? But you can't be mad at him. Because I could watch the whole Rocky series all day. Paulie, Paulie. Alright. Walter says, it's sad for me, and my brother was my best friend, and now he barely talks to me. Yeah, man. Try to see if he can get the help. Unfortunately, you may never get the brother that went over there first. You may never get that version again, but you can still get a good brother. You can still get a good brother, but he probably needs help. I'm sure he does. See what you can do. Go online, see if you have like health insurance or something like that. You have options. You can help him. And because he's a wartime vet, even if he wasn't a wartime vet, just being a veteran, you can get the counseling that you need. And you should be able to get it for free. So I would implore you to encourage him to do that. Go get your brother back, man. Get your brother back. Mar says, do a beat head down as I walk through the rain, stay down, switched up, it never changed. Young in age, what you know about pain, we done been through it all. Okay. I need more. Where it says, it reminds me of the first verse from Holding Back the Years by Simply Red. Okay. Mar says, brothers come back street wars don't prepare. Oh, brothers come back. Street wars don't prepare you for combat. My cousin ain't the same. It's a whole different. Cause man, militaries, they trained to go over there. They already know what they up against, but they just try not to let it be them. And with all of the weaponry that we have, I mean, really, none of our soldiers should be getting killed. But Marines, man, and ground troops will always be compromised, no matter what. Star Small says, yeah, I like Arnold Schwarzenegger better than Sylvester Stallone. Not just the Terminator, but Total Recall was the most fun I've had watching a movie in a long time. I hear that. TK Wright says the government glamorizes war, and soldiers are never truly prepared for the reality of the acts of war. Nobody is ready for that. ASG. Oh, dang. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to monetize with 12 people. Are you going to help? Are you going to help me, you little shit? Are you? Anna Clara says, but why do you hate Trump? Because he sucks. He sucks. I hate him because of the Central Park 5. I will never forget that shit. And I've decided that once you my ops for life, and it's never going to stop. So fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck his kids too. Fuck his wife and his retarded kid too. Fuck all of them motherfuckers. I don't give a shit about them. Why should them? They treat me like, yo. Donald Trump think y'all dumb, and he's right for a lot of y'all. Maybe not you, but come on, dog. Come on, man. If Donald Trump was anybody else in this world, you would be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? You always stirring up some shit. You always in the middle of some shit, and nothing is ever your fault. You would not put up with that from anybody else in your world. If your brother was always in some shit talking about he didn't do nothing and everybody is just against him, you would be like, come on, man. But Donald Trump does that with y'all every day, and y'all actually make excuses for it. This shit is mind-boggling. Well, I'm not making no excuses for the motherfucker. I don't owe him any favor, and I'm not giving him any. So I don't hate him. I don't have to hate him, but I don't like him, and I'm not going to pretend like I do. And I wouldn't vote for him. I wouldn't support him. And if somebody poured gasoline on him and lit him on fire, I wouldn't piss on him and put him out. We all gotta go. You 78. You lived a good life. All right. So TK right says that's wild that he was taken out of the equation that would have ended him. Word of Bremen says, who is my friend or foe? Tell me, the Boogie Boys. Word. Walter says, appreciate the advice, man. Come on, man. Anytime. I want y'all to be all right. My man, Yosef L. Baby. Thanks for coming back through, my dude. Thanks for coming back through. Appreciate you. Let me see if I can do it. What, make it on time? Nope. Nope. We lost it. Son. We lost it. Nah, we lost it, man. Hold on. Dude. Give me a grace period. Give me a grace. You get it? Nah? Alright. Alright. Where it says, what the fuck? I never posted anything about Simply Red. How is this possible? How is that possible? Very interesting. Says Trump or Kamala. I mean, for me, it would have to be Kamala. It ain't gonna be Trump. I'm not voting for that motherfucker. Kamala? It's Kamala. I mean, she wasn't my choice, but the other one is just unacceptable, so it's Kamala. But I don't want to do this again tonight. I got my shit off last night. All right, TK Right says, Worder, he read it incorrectly. I posted a comment to you about the lyrics, reminded me. Okay, all right. Mara says, my nephew said he's going in and he's going to be on the base, so he's not on the front line. I told him the base is targeted. He will be wiped out, and that's the lie they tell. No, wait, that's the lie they tell. Nowhere is safe. Nowhere is safe. You're right. Nowhere is safe. So when we talk about, yo, man, you know, my people's come back home, it's going to be lit, we're going to be doing blah, 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 it really is a big if when you talk about people in the military. When you talk about our soldiers, our sailors, our airmen, they might make it home. They might not. But we hope that when they get back home, that they'll be home in one piece and they'll be mentally fit to have some fun, to start a life, to be able to, man. You know, it makes you wonder, all of the soldiers who fought in World War II, in Korea, they came home and they started families and they seemed to be okay. We didn't learn about all this PTSD until Vietnam. Like the destruction in human flesh and all of the terrible things that come along with war only happened at Vietnam. No. Vietnam was the only TV. It was the first TV war. It was the first war we were able to watch on TV. Imagine, can you imagine what they saw in Korea? Imagine what they saw in World War II. Our grandparents saw some shit, dog. They saw some shit. But for some reason, they seem to be all right. What's up with that? Please make sure y'all hit the like button. Please make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yosef says, right. I agree with you, Chief. People don't know their history or they too young to know. Come on, man. Yo, before you came here, the dude was in here talking about last night. All I talked about was being oppressed for 3 hours. I was like, I don't know what show you watched. I don't know what show you watched. I don't know what you was listening to. But we did not talk about no oppression for no 3 hours. We didn't talk about oppression for 5 minutes. I ain't talking about no being oppressed. Because I tell you, what happened and how I feel about it. I'm like, I talked about how black people can finally enter politics and get something done for ourselves. I know I talked about that. I talked about that heavy. But, so. Mars says, thank you for reading my fuck up spell. I got you, dog. I got you. Star Small says, I feel like war propaganda is harder now. Back then, they would get thousands of soldiers to die in the name of religion. Now the military is having shortages because people are more skeptical nowadays. Well, in the United States, one of the reasons that people are skeptical is because they have a choice. When the draft was popping, a lot of choices were taken away. And in other countries, you don't have the right to not go into the military. It's mandatory. As soon as you get out of high school, you going right in the army. You gonna fight. You can live your life after that. But can you imagine how their society is mentally? So everybody, male and female, who grows up after you finish school, you going in the military. First thing, don't even think about going to college after high school. You got to go into the military. So culturally and psychologically, can you imagine what their society is like? We can't expect them to think like Americans think. We think on a democratic level, as far as having certain freedoms and autonomy and being able to do things and refuse certain things. They ain't got it like that. Okay. All right. Walter says, underrated military movies for me is Tears of the Sun and Black Hawk Down. No, both of those were good. Both of those were really good. ASG says, why do you wear all those funny ornaments? You mean, why do we wear all those funny ornaments? You mean we? I do it because I like it. Do it because I like it. I like the way that I look. I like the way that I dress. I like the way that I feel. And I can make sure that no one can test that I'm blessed like a motherfucker. God got my back, and so does mom, my dad. No one attacks me without me attacking back. Cause I bite like a dog, and I've been trained to make sure I eliminate all of y'all. So yeah, a scared dog barks, a real dog, a trained dog bites. So I ain't gonna bark at you loud, but when it's time to bite your ass, like, rawr. That stands for growl. Too late. TK Ray says curry goat or sauerkraut. You can give me some curry goat and some sauerkraut. Star Smile says, TK, right? I thought that was you and your profile pic this whole time. Now I'm realizing it's actually a duck. I need glasses. That's crazy. We were soldiers, Hanoi Hilton. Yo, that shit is crazy. Yeah. Yosef says, my father fought in World War II in Korea. I have his flag. Yo, shout out to your pops. Wow. World War II and Korea. God damn. Imagine doing that. Man, what? Imagine doing that back to back. Like, oh. I fought in the big one and the mid one. Yo, that's crazy. Star Small says, my grandfather served in World War II, but he was in the Japanese army. LOL. I actually have a great uncle who got obliterated by the atomic bomb. Damn. Wow. You're Japanese? Wow. Yosef says, he told me so many wild stories. Yeah, I can imagine. I can only imagine. Walter Jimenez says, TK, right, Capricorn with a Gemini moon and Virgo rising. Wow. What a mix. What a combo there. Shit. Talk about TK right profile pic says Daffy Duck looks so sassy in that pic. I really thought it was a girl. Wow. Now you got me thinking, did I know what was in that pic? I don't even know. Yosef said last night was lit. It was. It was. Star says, yeah, I'm a crazy mix. Japanese, Tunisian, and Italian. What the fuck? Well, shit, you was like the Trilateral Commission. Damn. Japanese, Tunisian, and Italian? That's some shit. All right. Fuck it. Walter says, what's the name of the Vietnam War movie with Martin Sheen? That was Platoon. That was, oh, you said with Martin Sheen. No, it was Charlie Sheen in Platoon. The one, yeah, well, the one with Martin Sheen. And I did see Hamburger Hill. You know, in the 80s, they had all of those Vietnam movies. It was crazy. All right, we about to get out of here pretty soon. We about to hit the star in the moon. We getting out of here pretty soon. Talk about with the star in the moon. Whoa, yo, we was talking about when somebody done headed out. But on a positive, like, you know, sometimes you might have a friend or a relative that moved away. Maybe they went down to Atlanta for a while. You know what I'm saying? Well, went down to Atlanta, started a business, went down there for a better job, better opportunities. You know, the cost of living in Georgia is cheaper than places like New York, Pennsylvania, Jersey. So they may have gone down there, and maybe they don't come home all the time. But maybe they decided, all right, you know what, this southern living ain't really for me. I'm coming home. And you waiting for them to come home. And like, yo, when my sister come back, when my brother come back, it's gonna be like old times. We never gonna ever fight. I can't wait till they come home with the U-Haul van. And it's gonna be on lit, and It's gonna be like it was when we was teenagers back in the 20s. Yeah, it's getting money and honeys and everything is gonna be okay. I can't wait, and I'm counting the days. I said a one day, counting down from 10. I said the ninth day, I can't wait when eighth day, yeah, it's going down close. I said seventh day, yo, it's feeling like a ghost. I said sixth day, yeah, they almost here. I said 5 days, it's almost like the pear in the pantry. And yeah, fourth day, okay, yeah, it's the same week. You know how we play third day. Yeah, I can almost hear the wheels turning the second day. Yeah, I'm money earning, burning. And then the last day, here they come. I see the truck and yo, they not the same. Yo, what the hell? What the fuck? Got a southern accent, all different. I don't know. I don't know. Like my big brother went away to the Air Force. He came back. I don't know, kind of. He came back as a conservative. A conservative. Yeah, I'm talking about GOP conservative. I was like, he was so deep into it. I'm like, so this engulfs your thoughts? Like this shit, this matters to you? This matters to you? Mars says, blood in, blood out. Oh, bound by honor. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's go. Let's do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious July 23rd, first day of Leo. July 23rd, first day of Leo. The season has started. I'm ready. Now be brokenhearted. Yo, it's going down. Yeah, the birthday start now. The season is going for another month. We gonna pound the pavement. Make sure that you behaving, but we gonna turn up. That shit is real. Yup. All right, number one out the box. Wait. Let me do the right thing. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious July 23rd, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are SPECIAL. Look at the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. Look at the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. Look at the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. But before I get started with number one out the box, I see y'all putting up those war movies. One of the greatest war movies I ever saw, and it was a Vietnam movie, was The Deer Hunter. The Deer Hunter was off the chain. If you haven't seen The Deer Hunter, it's a 3-hour movie. That shit is going to feel like it was 1 hour. That shit was all that, baby. The Deer Hunter. Check out The Deer Hunter. The Deer Hunter. Yes. Yeah, Walter said Deer Hunter is badass. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. That shit was crazy. Number one out the box, Valerie White. Happy birthday. And also Caprice Porter. Happy birthday to you. And also Tamina Mimi Hughes. Happy birthday. And Shalisa Webb. Happy birthday to you. And Shelly Seals. Go get her, Shelly Seals. Happy birthday to you. And Amber Bonner. Happy birthday. And Shalise Brower. Happy birthday to you. And Devon Hammonds, and she's a twin. So you got Devon and Yvonne. Happy birthday to both of y'all. And AJ Roberts, happy birthday. And Toy Gilliard, happy birthday. And Marley Gardia from Liberia, happy birthday to you. And Joanna Parker and Yemi He, and David House, happy birthday to you. And my man go-getter Eric White and Robert Santiago Renee Ivy, and last but not least, my girl Claudia Robinson. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all, and I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious July 23rd, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about it. I'm sorry. July 23rd, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally, all of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud, just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. I rock out, rock on it, do the damn, the rock out, rock on it, do the damn, rock out, rock on it, do the damn thing, do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings, you do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. Go hard, go for yours, and remember, I said go hard, go for yours, and remember, I said go hard, go for yours, and remember, yeah, yo. Sometimes when you're waiting for somebody to come home, and you think it's going to be lit, and you think it's going to be good, and you think it's going to be great, well, sometimes it can be a little underwhelming. Sometimes it can be anticlimactic because people change. They go away. They meet new people. They experience new things. I want to tell y'all a little story. Before I get on up out of here. And this is a story that I wasn't really thinking about when I thought about this topic, but it came to me after I started writing up. Me and my mans in them. So when I went to college, I met a lot of friends or whatever, and me and my man, we met each other in '89, and we started getting real cool in 1990. And so I went up to the main campus of Penn State. He stayed down here. I graduated in '93. He had stopped going for a while. He didn't really drop out, but he slowed down his classes and he wasn't taking a full-time schedule. So he transferred to I think it was like a business school or engineering or something like that, and he was doing real well because he was really, really smart. Anyway, he went to this school in Chicago. I was on my way to Milwaukee. I was like, listen, I'll drop you off in Chicago, and then I'll keep driving to Milwaukee to see my peoples. And that's exactly what happened. So we loaded up his stuff, loaded up his dorm, all his stuff to put in his dorm. We got in the dorm and all of that kind of shit. It was downtown Chicago. I'm like, oh, this is kind of hot. What was it? It was Roosevelt. Was it Theodore Roosevelt University, or was it Franklin? It was something Roosevelt. One of the Roosevelts. The nephew or the uncle. Anyway, something happened to my man while he was away at school. This was summer of 95 when I dropped him off at school. 2 years later, he came home and he wasn't right. I don't know if somebody slipped him a Mickey, but he wasn't the same. It was like he was slipping into darkness on some psychological shit. And you know what, man? And I was like, damn, man, when he finished school, I know he gonna be getting it because he's smart. He gonna get a job. We was all getting out of school. We was all ready for the world. We was all ready to start our lives, and we was gonna have fun. It never happened for my man. Came home. It was all medication from then. Things got really, really bad. To the point where he was on the news for some shit. I ain't gonna get into all of that. But yeah, I'm waiting, and all of us, we waiting for him to come back home. Like, yeah, man, when the boy get home, it's gonna be lit. It was never lit. It was never lit. I dropped my man off in Chicago, and that's where he stayed. Oh, ASG. So, yeah, man. Wow, that's sad. I knew a few people that happened to. Yeah, because growing up, I knew people who got slipped a Mickey and shit like that, and they was never really the same. You know what I mean? Shit crazy. But it happens. It happens. So it don't always go the way you think it's gonna go when somebody come back home. But hopefully the person that you sent away will be the person that you get back. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, and love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night. We will be back, and we're going to keep it tight here. 1 o'clock, come on through. Yeah, do you. I'll be down with y'all. Y'all my crew. I appreciate all of y'all coming by, and I hope that y'all do it again. Give it a try. And off of the new people coming on this way, I appreciate you. Yeah, I say, I hope that you give me a like and give me a subscribe. Yo, do that shit right now. Yeah, that'll make it a lot. Access to Rome was good. All right, y'all. Peace. Let's see. Blog Talk. We gonna get you out of here. Yeah. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. 1, 2. On the other. Wait, man. Gotta take my uniform off. It's time for, you know what I mean? It's time for us to clock out. See, you know, boss say we can go home. Yeah, see, you sweat under the joints. Yeah, you take y'all shit off. Ah, good looking. My people, my people, my people, my people. Y'all have a good night, man. Be safe. No exception. Salute. Ah! Peace.